bang, and the dirt is gone. And by dirt, I mean anybody who opposes me. Speaking of the dirt that will be gotten rid of by the silly bang of justice, there is Nibal.
Hello.
Who's filthy.
In more ways than you know.
Then there's Shadow Fox.
Also filthy. Ahoy.
Equally filthy.
Who's equally filthy. And rounding things off, we've got an infestation of Earthart.
Yarg.
Yes.
When did I become a parasite?
When you suddenly became immune to all disinfectants.
Yeah, that's fair. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Last Minute Continue, where today we are playing Bang, the dice game. Not to be confused with Bang, the card game, because that came before the dice game, I believe.
I'd say I tried to find a copy of some of the... I tried to find a version of this on the workshop, and it was like, is it this one? No, that's the card game. This one? No, card game. This one? No, that one looks bad. Here we go.
Yeah.
Got there eventually.
So we will be playing a variety of characters. Each of us will have some special abilities that will be shuffled and randomly chosen, I think. But one of us will be the sheriff. Everyone knows who the sheriff is. And the sheriff wins by killing all the outlaws and renegades. The outlaws, on the other hand, need to kill the sheriff, and that's their only task. But because everyone knows who the sheriff is, the sheriff gets a bit of bonus health to help him out. Last but not least is the renegade, and the renegade just wants to be the last one standing. So he kind of wants to keep the sheriff alive long enough to kill the outlaws, but then wants to be able to kill the sheriff afterwards. So with just the four of us, those will be our only roles. If we get an extra person, we might add some more stuff in. We shall see.
There we go.
So, for now, let us flip over. That's interesting. They're double-sided, so that's going to be...
Oh, no, I think so.
Oh, it doesn't matter about them, does it? It doesn't matter about them.
Not so much. We just randomly take one as it's shuffling.
Yeah,
The sheriff is the sheriff, as we know.
Yes. Oh, yes. So, essentially, I will be shuffling these.
as soon as they're all grouped up. I think these...
This is a weird version.
Group them.
There we go.
Sometimes you just gotta encourage them.
Yeah. And then we just deal.
Oh, guess what?
Hello, Sheriff Kev.
I am the Sheriff of Not Nottingham. Greetings. I have a fantastic moustache, as you can see. I also have my favourite gun, Betsy. I've also, if you look at this artwork, it also looks like my right arm is in a sling. And and you know what? At this rate, sure. Excellent.
So we've all been dealt some characters as well.
Absolutely. So I am Sheriff Calamity Janet, which is interesting because I can use ones and twos, ones as twos and vice versa, and twos and ones. So basically, if there is a number roll for me, I can just pick and choose.
We'll explain the dice in a minute.
Yeah, we'll explain the dice in a minute. But that's me. Moving along clockwise then.
Clockwise brings you down to me. We've got El Gringo, whose special ability is that when someone forces me to lose one or more life points, they must take an arrow. So, yeah, just you hit me, it hits back, just on a delay.
On the downside, you have the least health, I think, of everyone.
I believe so. I think 7 is one of the lower.
Yeah. Calamity Janet has 8 to start with, but because she's the sheriff, she gets an extra 2 health.
You can see the bullets at the bottom there. That goes there.
Yeah, that's your health.
So I get 10.
Nabal.
Right, I am playing as Pedro Ramirez, and each time I lose a life point, I may discard one of my arrows. So, for example, say if I keep pelting John with arrows, I can get rid of him if I just take a hit.
Which can be useful, can stop you from dying, certainly.
Greyfoot asks to the knee, to pretty much anywhere, but but unfortunately, Shadow Fox has this thing where he.
Depending on who I am, I can very much become a pincushion.
Yes, we don't know why, but for some reason, just with this particular game, Shadow Fox just acquires
Love
arrows like nobody's business. Anyway,
And last but not least, I am Willy the Kid. I only need 2 Gatling guns to activate its effect. So to explain what the dice do, there are 6. Basically, you have to roll all the dice, and depending on what you get, you can either keep or re-roll it, but that depends on what you roll. A 1 allows you to shoot someone 1 space next to you. So if, let's say, Calamity Janet shoots, they can either shoot... Well, actually, that's a bad example.
that's a bad example for me. If El Gringo shoots...
they can only shoot the Sheriff or Nabal.
For the 1.
Because I'm 2 spaces away. However, if he rolls a 2, he can only shoot me because I'm 2 spaces away either way. There are beer. If you get a beer, you can either heal yourself up by 1, or if you're feeling charitable, give it to someone else and heal them up as well. There is Gatling guns, which can't remember what face it is. There you go, see it vaguely there.
Okay, I can see my cursor.
Yeah. Gatling guns, you need 3 of them in order to activate them, unless you're me. And what that does is it shoots everybody else on the table for 1. And you lose all your arrows. Speaking of which, regardless of when you roll an arrow, you immediately have to take an arrow from the top over here. If all of the arrows are gone, as soon as that happens, everyone takes 1 damage per arrow they have. So it's a bit of a time bomb. And last but not least is dynamite. You cannot re-roll dynamite. If you get 3 dynamite, you blow up and you end your turn immediately. You can resolve the rest of the dice, but yeah, dynamite bad. Simply put. And I think that's pretty much all the basics.
Essentially, yes.
Sheriff always starts, so
Sheriff's always Sheriff's in the worst position because technically all 3 of these people want me dead.
All 3
True.
want you dead, but only 2 want you dead immediately.
Yeah.
One...
The other one kind of wants to keep you alive until at least it's a...
Right.
Well, no, because I have to make sure both... they have to make sure both the outlaws are dead before it's taking on the sheriff, so...
Right.
That wasn't a slip of the tongue, was it?
I have no idea. I'm not exactly awake myself.
Alright, anyway. So, because there's only 4, and it's the 1 and the 2, it means anything. Basically, I can get any of these guys. Actually, it's quite good that I got Calamity Janet because any roll means I can shoot any of them.
Yep.
which might be beneficial. So let's roll this.
Roll the bones.
Hup.
And bones.
3 arrows. There you go.
Oh, it's not a good start.
Brown arrows.
No,
1
maybe
arrow.
you keep the Gatling.
2 arrows. 3 arrows. Maybe I keep the Gatling off the bat. And I've got another roll, don't I?
You can re-roll 2 more times.
Another 2 arrows. Well, this is...
Maybe keep the 1 and the 2 at this point.
No, sure. Let's
really
go for it. Let's go for it. There's 4 die.
Go big or go
there's
home.
4 die, and there's 4 arrows left.
Is he going to die immediately?
That'd be fucking hilarious. That I'll tell you what.
No, because he can. He can take all the arrows and still live technically.
Oh,
Yay!
So you take an arrow, but then immediately lose them all.
Thank God.
Because you get a Gatling, so everyone else takes 1
I'm
damage.
sorry, but you saw what happened there. Is what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
No, that was
That's
pretty
a
much
pretty good outcome for you. You
of
damage
all the
everyone
plays.
else.
Of all the plays you could have made, that was probably the best one.
Yeah. Anyway, so there we go.
Does that trigger El Gringo, by the way?
When a player makes you lose 1 or more life points, he must take an arrow. I mean, you did force me to lose a life
Yeah, he
point.
did, but then he discarded his arrows again. So,
So I still...
Well,
is there rules on this one?
I mean, I imagine the Gatling gun shot the arrows, then it hurts me, and then he gets an arrow back. I think.
You seem. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
you seem very keen for me to have an arrow. Random
Yeah.
person over there.
Someone else
I'm
has
just-
to have an arrow. I can't be the only one who's going
someone else has to have an arrow. I just had 6. What? What more do you want?
Yeah, unfortunately the rules don't state, so...
It's all right. I'll join you in the arrow club in a
No,
second.
I'm shooting in a minute. Anyway, so
That's what I was gonna
everyone's
think.
lost to health, right? Everyone's
Yeah.
taken health and chucked it into the abyss, this black hole.
Into the
black
corn
hole.
hole.
Sorry, I chucked it back into the life bag.
Oh,
No, you're gonna overflow the bag of infinite holding. Do that.
God's sake.
Oh, Gringo, you're up.
How many arrows can I get?
All of them.
One
And a bang, and a Gatling.
and a bang. So the bang goes to the side. I'll keep a beer to the side.
Get your
Yeah,
health-
you might as well.
Get your health back. Yeah. 2 bangs.
2 bangs.
I feel like you
And-
might as well stick with... Well, do you want to stick with the 2s, I guess?
He's shooting you in that case.
Yeah.
There's no reason to shoot me, is there?
Unless he's the outlaw. Or
No reason to
renegade.
shoot you
Oh,
unless.
unless he's the renegade and wants to get rid of the outlaws.
The only problem is if I roll one more and I get an explosive.
This is what I'm thinking: is do you play it safe and just
I
shoot
will.
me?
I will
They're
roll.
bigger than
I'll
wolves.
re-roll. I'll roll one of them.
That's fair.
Okay.
Gatling.
So,
Okay.
so you.
But I'm losing
so,
health.
So you have to resolve the dice.
Yes.
You cannot choose to not. But I will take my health back.
Fair enough.
Will
so
he
I'm-
get shot?
Well, puts me back on 7 health rather than down at the 6.
Yay. On to Pedro
Pedro.
Ramirez.
Pedro.
Don't do that. I'll do this.
Yeah.
Spin the die. Oh,
Oh,
Two bangs,
ooh.
2 arrows, and a Gatling.
Oh, joy.
That's right. If you get hurt, you lose the arrows.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realise they actually moved up. They like shuffled themselves down if you take one for the middle. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Nicely, nice little bit of programming in there.
Have you there?
Just in case you
It
didn't
makes
love
know.
it.
nice fun.
Bang!
No, fuck it.
No, you're going all in. Oh, well, you got a
It's not
beer.
bad.
Beer and 2 bullets.
Only greedy.
Well,
Bang.
bang.
Oh, bang.
Free dynamite.
So, free dynamite means Pedro loses health, but the beer negates that, and he gains health back.
Provided
Excellent.
he wants to use a bit. But he also then, by getting hurt, gets to discard an arrow.
That's true. If I lose a
each
life,
time you lose, yeah. Doesn't mean
It doesn't
have to be by another
specifically.
player.
It just says by losing a life point. Doesn't mention anything in particular about how, the whens or wheres.
Yes, you can also choose the order of doing things, can't you? So
Yes.
okay. Bloody hell, that one was a bit.
Oh,
Oh
bloody hell.
boy. I'm not sure I want to change that.
That's a shootout and a half.
Not sure you want to change that. That's bad news for Shadow Fox then. If you don't
It
want
is.
to change that, it's free.
I say that. Well, this is the thing. I want to deal as much. If I want to shoot Shadow Fox, I want to deal as much damage in one go, because then he only gets to give me 1 arrow.
what you're saying is you need to roll that 1.
So what you're saying is that Shadow Fox is your mortal enemy.
He did shoot me.
I could have shot you twice. I only shot you once.
This is true.
I mean, you do have a beer. You could give him a beer and mitigate the damage.
I could. I was hoping for more beers, to be honest. Well, I'm keeping the beer. You know what? Sod it. No, I'm just going to leave it like this. Shadow Fox take 3 damage,
Ow.
and I get an arrow from shooting Shadow Fox.
Yeah.
And, Pedro, you're also going to get shot once.
What did I do?
You weren't the sheriff, I suspect. Can I just say, if you're wondering what the hell's going on with Willie the Kid's artwork, his mother was a sex doll. It's the only explanation for this and why his mouth is like that. Anyway,
Sheriff, you're up.
It is indeed. Oh Christ, where are we? Right, let's go. Let's go. How many arrows? How many arrows? How many arrows? 6. Oh, 1 arrow.
Just the one?
Okay.
I was gonna say you'd be hard pressed to get 6 arrows in one roll.
I don't know. Ooh, a 1 and a 1.
Means absolutely nothing considering you can hit any of us.
Exactly.
This is true, actually.
It does mean nothing. So
It just means bullets.
Beer and a 1.
But the problem is, you're at max health, so you.
Yes,
can't
but I
actually
can
have to
give.
yourself.
I can give somebody a
give it.
beer. This is the thing.
This is true.
I don't have to drink the beer.
So yeah, there's one point we didn't clarify. You can't go over your maximum health.
Absolutely. Right. I'll go roll again. Sorry.
Hey.
How's my feeling? Oh, 2
Yeah,
guns
double
and a
galling.
singular. Okay, right.
Who do you fancy shooting?
I am going to shoot you.
Wait, which one's you?
You.
Oh, me.
Yes, you.
Oh.
I'm going to shoot you, and I'm going to give the beer to Shadow Fox. I felt kind of sad about him being so.
Oh,
He was
thank
also
you kindly.
denied a beer just now, so just this is very fair, Sheriff.
Let's see.
Don't
Okay,
care if
how
you're an
about-
outlaw or a renegade. You don't want to be out too early.
Oh,
One
we got
bang.
One bang. And 1 beer. 2 bullets.
You want
Who
that
stops
beer?
on the first? Who stops on the first roll? No, double bang.
Someone who gets 2 dynamite.
Yeah.
And 2 ones again.
Oh, whatever it lands on is what we're having. Which is a boom.
Oh, bang.
And the
Well,
shots were. Sorry.
Your beer negates your exposure
Yeah,
damage.
hang on.
But I'm getting shot again, aren't I?
You are. It's unfortunate. I do not have a choice in this matter.
It's like, well, gotta shoot you, partner.
I don't want to shoot you, but I'm going to shoot you. Oh, double
2
arrows.
arrows, a beer,
And
and,
a double
2
gatling.
gatlings. So,
Odds aren't terrible.
no.
They're not, but do I want to roll it?
I mean, I wouldn't re-roll the beer just because you're gonna want that health either way.
Hey,
There you go.
That's your. I guess that's your.
Yeah,
Alright, so all the arrows are gone,
roll.
but we've been shot.
everyone gets shot.
And then you take an arrow because you shot me.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You get an arrow back.
2.
It's true,
Into the black hole.
but I get health back.
Rip. You do. Evening, SJ.
Alright, let's see. Fortune has in store.
Hey, what happened there? What happened there?
I'm not sure what happened there.
That kind of.
I gotta take an arrow.
I will say re-roll this dice on its own because I don't know what the hell happened there. But
Alright.
Physics playing around. Oh, damn.
Well, I'm. Think I'm gonna be the first out here.
Fine, just get some beers.
Yeah, this is
That's not a
perfect.
beer.
oh,
No.
hello. Hang on, I must pause
Oh dear.
because somebody has unbound the locks and done magic towards the techno necromancers and their vampiric overlords, especially Gary, the well-known prophet Gary, and it's all come to a conclusion that not Alpha Centauri but Turbo Drive Live has subscribed to Prime. They're currently on a 5-month streak, but that is their 36th month. They have just hit their 3-year mark as a sub. Thank you very much indeed. You even got the special Knuckles sound
say
there.
3 years gives you. What does that get you?
It gets you a brand new car.
Hey.
Emote.
Emote. Yeah, no. He'll get the 3-year badge now. That's different. I can't remember which one that is. What is it? Speak to me. Oh, that is the Knuckles one, actually. That is the Knuckles one.
Oh, it is. Convenient.
Yeah, I did actually sync that up in the end. We're actually up to 6.5 years now in terms of the badges. There's plenty of time you can do. Randrinus blames the arrows. What, for turbo subscribing?
No, for the dirt being gone.
Oh, the dirt being gone. By the way, if you're new and you like to follow, we do stuff all the time. And if you're watching this on YouTube at a later date and you'd like to follow, go to twitch.tv/lastminutecontinue. And you can then not wait months and years for it to appear on YouTube. You can watch it as it happens. Isn't that clever?
True.
You could even watch stuff involving Shadow Fox, who streams every so often.
Days of that will probably be changing.
Yep, of course.
Work has finally gone back to me on what's going on with everything, so...
Right,
yes, that'll be coming back proper in a week or so.
Brilliant. Okay, so what is Earthart dead yet?
No, not yet.
He still has another roll.
Another roll. Let's see.
I'm just going to die to the arrows eventually, I reckon. Well, that's 1 health lost.
And 3 arrows, so now you are in trouble.
I am in trouble.
The 2 bullets.
I'm going to shoot Pedro twice.
What?
Hey, we need to get rid of that arrow off you.
That's true.
Actually,
that is actually very true. You save. You give yourself an extra dice roll of survival.
That is clever. Right, we'll group these together.
Doesn't particularly help me because I suspect I'm going to be the target of many people's ire.
One bang. 2
2 beers and 2 twos.
And 2 twos. You know what? I stick.
Oh.
Sticks. Who's it been generous to?
Who's being generous to? Well, first of all, to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Top up.
I'm going to top up with dice
share
number
of
1. Beer number 2. I'll tell you what. I do sort of want him to be in the game still. So Earthart is going to get the other beer.
You at least
you are
get
too kind.
You get to survive a little more.
You get to survive a little more. Now who do I
you
shoot?
Choose to shoot? Yeah.
I might shoot Earthart. I think just give him a beer. No, I'm not going to actually. The bell. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Bang.
That puts you down on 4 with the rest of us.
Even things out. And you know what? I will take an arrow out of fairness, but I will shoot Shadow Fox.
Ooh. Bye, bully.
I'll just take the arrow for shooting you. There we go.
Not a problem.
And as for the stick of dynamite, stick it on a cake and stick it on a cake. Wish someone happy birthday and run. That's what I'm going to say.
So yeah, the sheriff is doing pretty well at the moment. All things
He's doing
considered.
very well.
Yes. Greetings, weary warlock.
Oh.
Warlord. Maybe you're a warlock as well. I don't care. I don't care. You're a wizard, a wizardly warlord.
Wizard.
I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Yes, but somehow I'm currently on 10 health still. Don't ask me how. It'll soon change. They'll once somebody's out the door, they'll turn on me. They'll turn on me, warlord. They'll just turn on me.
1, 2
ripped
lovely little
apart.
health pills for me. In fact, speaking of turning on them,
Yeah, I'm just gonna exchange my free ones.
it's 3 bullets to the sheriff.
Bang, bang, bang.
God damn it! Who was responsible for letting people know that I was on full health? I looked to the chat and cast a an accusing eye and a crooked finger of who was it.
Oh,
I miss my Blaze Ghost badge now, says Tab. Oh no! I mean, only if they're all outlaws. I mean, there's 2 outlaws and a renegade, so I don't know. We could be. It could be any of them.
nope. Banging a beer.
A bang and a beer.
Not a bad way for a cowboy to spend the night.
It's a good night out, yeah. Right.
I suspect Nabal's healing himself twice.
Yep. And Janet, pow, shooting you.
You have no choice in that one.
Yes.
Even if you are the renegade.
I was going to say, yeah, I've no choice in the matter. He didn't exactly sound very, very sad about it.
This
Is the
is
renegade
true.
supposed to kill the outlaws first? Yes. Supposed to.
Supposed to.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Renegade-
What they want to do is they want to weaken the sheriff, and then kill the outlaws, so it's easier to kill the sheriff.
If it helps,
But-
this is first round still,
Yes.
Warlord, and on the very first go, which was mine, we managed to get 6 arrows in the sheriff before a Gatling gun saved the sheriff. But it could have all gone very drastically different, believe me.
This
Where
is
are we?
true.
All right, over to
Willie.
Willie the Kid over here.
Ooh,
Okay.
Another arrow in you.
Another arrow. That's not looking good.
Ah, excellent. Don't worry. What's the chances of you rolling 2?
Not much, because I'm only re-rolling the one. Beer.
Beer.
Me thinks you might be keeping that one.
Yeah. Some beer. And then
Well, I'm
2
taking 2.
shots to Gringo, which gives me another arrow, so I'm pretty much dead. And 1 shot to Pedro.
Well, I think we found the renegade.
Yeah, I think you may have found the renegade.
Yeah,
If
I'm
my
very
slip
funny
of
with
the tongue earlier hadn't.
Yeah, I think at the beginning of the game where he said, as a renegade, he wants.
He or she, I should have said.
Right, okay. I actually didn't hear that, so that's unfortunate for me.
I mean, to be fair, I've not shot you this whole game.
No,
Hopefully, it's somewhat obvious.
we played it a little fair still.
Yeah.
Deputies 5 players plus, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Deputy.
Yep.
So if we get
It-
another
it-
player, it
Oh,
would be.
sorry, F.
Oh,
Oh,
there goes
there's-
Willie.
Those
And
all
everyone
resolve.
Oof.
And yeah, there you go. One
Oh, good.
renegade.
Oh,
Sheriff,
good.
you're on your own, I'm afraid.
Fantastic.
I mean, he might be down
Might
one
be
at
one-on-one
enemies.
soon, but
Right, we'll... You know what? We'll just roll those.
Yeah, I've got a whole 1 health left.
You're
depending
dead.
on-
You're dead.
Another arrow, God's sake. And I can roll again, right?
yeah, you got one more.
I might as well
reroll.
just roll the arrow. Roll the arrow to get another arrow. Oh no, bad. Well, okay.
Yeah, I think you're a bit screwed.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, he's got 2
Hey
bullets.
there, hey there, El Gringo.
Oh no.
Bang.
Hey you. I'm gonna
Still
shoot
take
you,
an arrow.
shoot you right between the eyes.
Yeah.
And as for
Oh,
you,
I
and
was-
as for you, Pedro Ramirez, I know what you're so happy about.
Oh,
You're
shit.
getting shot as well. And I'm aiming low.
Oh.
Joy.
So, 1 outlaw and 1 sheriff left.
I need to roll 3.
You just need to roll 3 shots and you're done.
Or alternatively, you need to roll how many arrows?
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Okay, well there's
Okay, so I need him to roll dynamite.
You need him to roll dynamite, yes.
you need him to roll anything other, hopefully anything other than a bullet. Ideally a dynamite.
Oh, yes,
Ooh.
yes.
Bang goes the sheriff.
Bang, bang, bang.
Triple.
Fire fry.
The Mozambique technique.
Boo. I mean, you knew.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, reset, please. Game 2. The sheriff is dead.